Hello everybody, welcome back and thank you for joining me for another video. All right, so before we get started, last video I did was a tutorial and piggy mixing video. I showed you guys the ratios and products needed to use for if you wanted to use piggies in a blowout, not in a bloom, in a blowout. So if you missed that video, go one video back, 794, I think it was. Also, before I forget, every Thursday, I'm gonna try, unless something comes up in my life, that day, but my plan is every Thursday moving forward at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to do a live Q&A every Thursday on YouTube here. So that is the plan, is to go live on YouTube every Thursday. Did I say Tuesday? I hope I didn't say Tuesday. Every Thursday, my brain's not working. Every Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? So if you are following me, make sure the little notification bell is clicked to all notifications. That way when I go live on Thursdays, you get a notification saying I'm live and you can join in the chat. I just come into the chat, we chit chat, jibber jabber, people ask questions, all that fun stuff. So if you want to be part of that, Thursdays, 2 p.m. Eastern. Now, I did not show you the dried and finished results of 2 videos ago. As you can see, it's now resined. So, look at that, flawless. And look, so clean on the back. But look at that, just flawless. I know there's a glare because of the resin, but that worked out so well. It's very mysterious, dark and moody, okay? And then I wanted to show you guys the dried and, and resined results of my piggy video from last video. So it's dry. I did take it outside into the sun. So I am going to show you guys at the end of this video the dried results with resin out in the sunshine. Because here my studio lights just don't do it justice. But look at that flawless resin shine. And the piggies in here, you can't see them that well. But like I said, I took this out into the sun and wait till you see the shimmer. So there you go. Dried results and resin results. So both pieces I just showed you are available for purchase if anyone is interested. You can email me at kanellaciraco@gmail.com. All right, let's see. It is August 5th when you're watching this. And, starting to get down. Hello, sir. Well, hello. Hi. Did you come? Oh, big yawn. Hi. Hello, sir. I'm in the middle of doing a video. Anywho, as I was saying, I don't know what I was saying. But, getting ready and packed to move. Getting ready and packed to move to the new house. So I'm working on spinner orders, and I've got a ton to do. If you ordered a spinner prior to August 2nd, your spinner is packed up. I just need to print shipping labels, and they will get shipped out the next day, tomorrow. So stay tuned and keep an eye out from me in your DMs or your email with a shipping number, tracking number, sorry. So here are the spinners. This is the large spinner. I've covered the ends in plastic so I can keep it clean. There's the back. Whoops. Okay, super simple design, okay? Nice and low to the table. I always cover it with a Lolivefe mat. Now, I'm gonna say this hopefully one time. I had someone buy a spinner but did not buy the mat, which is fine. You don't have to buy the mat. The mat is an optional extra charge. But then I got a complaint from that purchaser saying, oh, my canvases are flying off the spinners. You know, I'm very disappointed. You know, how can I keep the spinner, I mean the canvas from flying off the spinner? You need this. You need the silicone mat. You absolutely need the silicone mat. Now, I have people who buy spinners all the time and don't buy the silicone mat because they already have silicone mats at home, so they don't need an extra one, and that's totally fine. You know, I do tell you the spinners are available with or without the mat, and it is up to your discretion if you want to buy the mat or not. But yes, if you want your canvas to stay on the spinner and not fly off, you must buy the mat, all right? You can buy it from me directly, or you can go to Lolivefe and buy it, but then you're paying shipping again. But spinner, mat is a must that they go together. But if you have mats at home, then use what you have at home. All right, so I've got the large spinner, and then I have the small spinner, okay? Small spinner as well. All right, with the mat as well, okay? So if you want information, you know what to do. Email me, okay? Or find me on Facebook and message me there. All right, let's get started. So I'm doing another bloom today. This is a 14-inch round canvas, and I'm gonna be using Tricorn Black, Color to Go by Sherwin-Williams. My cell activator is my Payne's Gray by Amsterdam with Australian Floetrol. And then here are my colors. And if you wanna know the ratios and, you know, ingredients that you need in order to do a successful bloom, go to video 719. 719, I'll link it up here at the top. Full tutorial on how to mix piggies and paints to do a great bloom blowout, okay? Now, I picked these rainbow colors, okay? I don't know how it's gonna look, but I keep seeing people posting, especially Shelly on Facebook pages, and she's posting these gorgeous rainbow colors. And I like to stick to my blues and purples and stuff like that, but I was like, you know what? I want rainbow. I want rainbow. So let's talk about the colors being used today, and we'll see what happens. We've got Lilly Pad by TLP. Then I have, what is this? Turquoise Blue by Amsterdam, and it is opaque, so we have to be careful with that. Okay, then we have Nightfall by TLP, followed by, qu'est-ce que c'est? This is Azo Yellow Medium, transparent, and I think it's from Amsterdam. I didn't write it down, but it's got to be Amsterdam, and that's a transparent. Then we have, oh, another one here. Then we have Permanent Magenta, which is transparent, and this is by Winsor Newton. And then topping it off, we've got Billabong by TLP. Now, I just noticed I have two non-piggy paints side by side, so I'm wondering if I should add another color in here to break up the two tube paints. So I am. Let me just think about that for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I picked another color, and it's Hoity Toity. This is a stuck-up TLP piggy, and it is the color shifting TLP piggy from like purpley blue. I was gonna pick like something lighter, but then I saw this, and I love that it's a color shifting, and I was like, nope, that's what I'm using. So Hoity Toity, stuck-up piggy, TLP piggy. All right, let me put my gloves on. And let's get started. Boy, I tell you, it's hot down here today. I don't have the AC on today, believe it or not. I haven't had it on for a few days because we're not having a heat wave like we've been having. And I turned the AC off because at night it dips down to like 14 degrees, which is so comfortable to sleep with the windows open like that. I love sleeping with the windows open. There's nothing better than fresh air and the sound of like crickets or whatever, or birds chirping in the morning. I love it. So yeah, I don't have the AC on, but it's a little warm here in the studio. Doesn't help with all the studio lights and everything all over lit up. All right, so put a bunch here in the center. I see a boogie already, and I'm just swooshing it around. I hope that's enough. Let me grab that booger. Where did it go? I don't know. Oh, there it is. Ha! That was interesting. I think that was it. All right, so black is down. This should be, I hope this color palette really ends up being super pretty and colorful, because that is the point of all these crazy colors. I'd love to do a red and an orange, but I didn't have any mixed up right now, and I just really didn't have the time to mix some up. So we're gonna go with what I've got. All right, we've got the Lilly Pad. All right, let's see what's new and exciting. It's already August. The kids have one more, what is this? This is opaque, so I have to be careful. They've got a month left of summer break. And then school starts again. And then in September, I move. September 22nd is the day of closing. So I'm super excited. I've been posting pictures to Facebook. I posted the other day pictures of the inside of the house, the drywall stage. So if you're on Facebook, you would have seen that. I'll try and post pictures here as well, because I know a lot of people aren't on Facebook and you guys want to see. So actually, I'll try and remember and post a couple of pictures at the end of this video. Again, remember being the key word. But we have a walkthrough visit this Wednesday. I have a blinds. I got to get blinds for the windows. So we have a company coming out to come and measure all the windows and give us a quote on blinds. I'm afraid of what that's going to cost. The problem with a new house is you have to get everything new. Appliances, blinds. I mean, luckily I have a ton of furniture and I won't really need to furnish. What was that flicker? I won't really need to furnish too much in the new house. Between my furniture and Anthony's furniture, we should be good. A few little things here and there. But blinds for the house, brand new appliances, washer, dryer, you know, all that stuff. Got to finish the basement. Luckily, my dad's doing it. So the only thing I'll have to pay for is supplies. Supplies and product and material, because my dad is doing the rest. Thank goodness for that. All right, I mean, let's put the cell activator down and blow this sucker out. Oh, I'm excited. Let's go. I am so annoyed that my studio light flickered, and I have a problem with it with the switch, and I don't know why the light went out, but it did. And I'm so irritated with that because I had to make sure the light went back on, or else it would have been dark for the blowout of the video. How frustrating that it did that literally as I was blowing this out. I mean, that was such poor timing. Anywho, all right, this is looking very colorful, but we need to see, and because I was fidgeting with the light, I left the cell activator. It was sitting there in the center, not being blown out. So I don't know if that really affected much, but I need my straw, which I forgot. All right, got the straw. I'm gonna do a couple of bursts down in here in the center. Okay, wait for some colors to pop up. I'm so frustrated about that light. It totally threw me off with my blowing. My goodness. There we go. Now the cells are coming up. There they are. Now it's definitely colorful, but it's not the colorful I had in mind. I have got to figure out how to get vibrant, bold colors. If you check out Shelly's Facebook page, oh my gosh, the colors are insane. All right, that is good enough. So let's spread the black paint all the way around. All right, and we'll spin it. We'll move these a little bit out of the way. All right, let's spin. So you can see lots of paint is flying off of the canvas, lots of paint is flying off the spinner. The canvas is not moving because it's on a silicone mat, and also all the splatter is contained onto the table. I mean, it's right here. I have about 5 inches between the table and my stomach here, and I am not getting splattered at all with any of the paint. Why? Because my spinner is so low to the table. If you use one of those cake spinners that people are buying off of Amazon, those metal ones, they're about yay high off the table, which means when you spin and it splatters, it's going to hit you for sure. But not my spinners. My spinners stay low to the table. Pop that air bubble. This is an air bubble. I mean, wow, that's really pretty. I'm gonna give it one more spin and I'm going to shift it this way though. Oh yes, this is actually really pretty. It's still not, oh, you know what? Shelly uses a white base. Duh, that literally just occurred to me. Literally just occurred to me that she uses primarily white as her base. So I know what I'm doing next video. I'm gonna do, I hate using white. I love darker colors, but I'm gonna use white. But I'm still gonna use a dark cell activator. Oh, much better. Much better. Let's see. Any movement? Yeah, just a bit. Just a bit. So I'm gonna give it one final hard spin. And oops. Let's do that and then I'll be done. One more. Let's do it. Oh, yes. Now that is what I'm talking about. Let's see, is it moving? Barely, and I see a booger. So before I lose where that booger is, I'm gonna take it out. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, this is really pretty. But again, I'm gonna try this now. Look at that. I can't wait to see how this dries because there's Hoity Toity in here. I mean, what? Look at that. Look at that. That's really pretty. And I would do it kind of like, Kanella. Like this. I like this composition right there. How is that? Okay, I'm going to fix my edges, which is basically dabbing. Do not rub, you want to dab, okay? I'm gonna dab my finger all the way around. I'm gonna clean up my mess, and then I'm gonna bring you guys in for a close-up. Be right back. All right, everybody, I'm cleaned up and let's see the close-up. I mean, definitely not what I had envisioned in my mind. Again, if you go to Shelly's Facebook page, you'll see the beautiful bright rainbow colors that she does. So this totally is not it. But again, I just realized I'm using a black base and she uses white. So yeah, gonna change that up a little bit. But I mean, it's still pretty. And the shimmer in here is going to be insane. But look at that cluster of cells in the center. So let's turn the lights off and see how it shimmers. All right, so the flash is on. I mean, that Hoity Toity is going to look really good in here once this is dry. I mean, look at all the shimmer in here. So much shimmer. I can't wait till this dries and it gets a top coat of resin. It's gonna be so pretty. Look at that. Look at these cells. I hope they stay like this and don't go wonky on me. I mean, it is pretty hot in the studio, which kind of sucks. But we shall see. I think that's Hoity Toity in between all the cells. So pretty. There you have it, everybody. So let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Like I said, I'm going to try this again, but try and get the colors right. And I'm going to do a white base. I'm going to do it. I am going to do a white base and we'll see what happens. But let me know what you think about these stunning colors in the comments below. And again, if you're interested in a spinner, you know what to do. Email me, kanellaciraco@gmail.com. That is it for me for now. Until next time, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.